The most inspiring part of the Quran is subjective and can vary greatly depending on an individual's life circumstances, struggles, and spiritual needs. Different verses resonate with different people at different times. However, many Muslims and non-Muslim readers alike find inspiration in a few core themes and specific chapters that encapsulate the Quran's message of hope, mercy, and purpose. Here are some of the most commonly cited inspiring aspects of the Quran: the overwhelming emphasis on divine mercy and compassion. Perhaps the most dominant and inspiring theme is the constant reassurance of God's boundless mercy and forgiveness. The Basmala, every chapter, except one, begins with, "In the name of God, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful." This sets the tone for the entire text. It is a message rooted in compassion. A famous verse, "Say, O my servants who have transgressed against themselves by sinning, do not despair of the mercy of God. Indeed, God forgives all sins. Indeed, it is He who is the forgiving, the merciful." Quran 39-53. Why it's inspiring? This verse offers immense hope. It states that no matter how great the sin, the door to repentance and forgiveness is never closed, as long as one is sincere. It fights despair and encourages spiritual return. The intimate and personal relationship with God. The Quran portrays God, Allah, as not just a distant creator, but as a close, personal, and responsive being. A powerful promise: "And when my servants ask you concerning me, indeed I am near. I respond to the invocation of the supplicant when he calls upon me." Quran 2-186. Why it's inspiring? This verse eliminates any feeling of isolation. It assures the believer that God is always accessible, listening to their prayers, fears, and hopes. It fosters a deep, personal connection. The chapter of light, Surah An-Nur, chapter 24. The verse of light, 24:35, is often considered one of the most profound and mystical passages in the Quran. The verse, "God is the light of the heavens and the earth. The example of his light is like a niche within which is a lamp." Quote. It uses a beautiful, layered metaphor of light upon light, guided by God. Why it's inspiring? It speaks to the human soul's longing for guidance and enlightenment. It inspires the believer to seek spiritual illumination and to see the divine presence in the universe. The chapter of unwavering hope, Surah Ad-Duha, chapter 93. This short chapter was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad during a period of deep personal distress and silence in revelation. The verses, "By the morning brightness and by the night when it grows still, your Lord has not taken leave of you, nor has he detested you. Did he not find you an orphan and give you refuge? And he found you lost and guided you. And he found you poor and made you self-sufficient." Why it's inspiring? It is a direct message of comfort and hope. It teaches that even in moments of darkness and abandonment, God has not forgotten you. It encourages reflecting on past blessings as a source of strength for the future. The call to reflect on the universe. The Quran constantly urges people to observe and think about the natural world as a way to know God. A recurring theme. Verses like, "Indeed, in the creation of the heavens and the earth and the alternation of the night and the day are signs for those of understanding," 3-190, are found throughout the Quran. Why it's inspiring? It elevates science, observation, and intellectual pursuit into acts of worship. It inspires a sense of wonder and curiosity about the world, seeing it as a canvas filled with signs of a creator. The emphasis on human dignity and justice. The Quran lays a strong foundation for human rights and social justice. On dignity, We have certainly dignified the children of Adam, and conferred upon them special favor above much of our creation. Quran 17-70. On justice, O you who have believed, be persistently standing firm for God, witnesses in justice, and do not let the hatred of a people prevent you from being just. Be just, that is nearer to righteousness. Quran 5-8. Why it's inspiring. These verses inspire action, courage, and moral integrity. They call upon individuals to uphold justice even against their own interests and to recognize the inherent dignity in every human being. Ultimately, the most inspiring part of the Quran is often the verse or chapter that a person discovers at the exact moment they need it, a source of solace in grief, strength in weakness, guidance in confusion, or hope in despair. Its timeless message continues to inspire billions by addressing the core questions of the human condition. Who am I? Why am I here? And is there a source of mercy and purpose in this universe?